Hello and welcome to MadAlec Assistance Videos. This assistant video is for Flyer 1012, pre-holiday bathroom remodel for March setup and September run. Now, one of the key reasons why we want to do this, run this flyer in September is kind of like a myth busting, and also to show you that there is available customer money out there, unlike the average thought process that says September no one has any money because they are buying erasers, pencils, and school clothes. On the contrary, a lot of people don't run flyers around that time frame or any type of advertisement because they know they're being overrun by back to school. But there's a lot of people that are empty nesters or don't have children, and it's a perfect time to run a flyer around that time. It just all depends on where you're going to run the flyer. Running the flyer in established type residential areas where people might be either the first owners or the second owners, there's more apt for those people either not to have kids or be empty nesters and are interested in remodeling the bathroom because they might be having their kids that are out of school and have families of their own coming in for the holidays. So they know that family's going to be coming in, and that's where they might want to do a remodel, and they think it's time. So with school start, though, it does key in everybody that the holidays are coming and there's stuff that they want to look at. So taking a look at the flyer, one of the key things that we use since we use Microsoft Office Word is we try and use Microsoft Office templates. They're available, they're for free. So we try and use them. We found this flyer that we thought would suit a nice one for a contractor, carpenter, or plumber to use as a flyer for a bathroom remodel. So right off the bat, when we take a look at the flyer, we're talking about guests coming in for dinner. We have impactful pictures on here to show that people are coming into your house, but your bathroom looks like this. So we have definitely a picture of a bathroom that is in need of a remodel. We get into our flyer by talking about don't stress about the holidays, upgrade your bathroom today. We specialize in bathroom restoration or remodeling. From simple toilets to sink and showers to complete remodel. So already we're laying down the information, and where someone might want to, you know what, I want to replace that faucet in the sink or put a brand new sink in or a countertop, something simple they want to do instead of a remodel, or you can do a remodel. So that's where we get into no cost design consultation. Now, key thing we put in here is to talk about all homeowners or decision makers must be present and for the 60-minute consultation. Now, we put this in here, and this is kind of protection for you because we don't want you to be coming back multiple times. So it's a time saver for yourself. So it's a husband and wife that are deciding to do this. You want to put this information here to let them know that, well, if it's just the husband's there, the wife's going to want to make the decision to be part of the decision as well. So you want to have both people there when you're laying everything out. So that way each of them can talk to each other and to you in knowing what they're going to do after you present the information to them. Now, the other thing we do is if you are working with suppliers of cabinets, sinks, toilets, what have you, and you have a package that you can put together, list that in here. So this is a perfect area. Stylish pre-designed packages available. Now here's on the left-hand side, we have before and after picture. Left-hand side before, right-hand side after, where it calls out that you might have someone that you're working in the cabinet. A lot of design trends follow out there, and so if you can set up stuff that follows the latest trend in design that a lot of people are buying for their homes, you can include it into a package to offer to consumers as kind of a way to, one, help yourself because you know you have these items available instead of going out and searching and offering different items that might take a while or add additional cost to the job, to put in a package thing that you already have set up together. So it makes it easy for yourself and for consumers if they want just to upgrade to something that is the most trending, if you will. Then we get into our information as far as the company, where to sign up for it, as far as a telephone number, and then your website. Now, I can't stress this enough. A lot of small businesses, what'll happen is they'll run a flyer or some other type of promotion, and then when you go to their website, you can't find out any information on it. If you're going to run a flyer in anything, you should have it listed on your website to where it's we are running, this is the current promotion that we're running, and have it at the front page the moment someone keys in. Not, you got to click to 20 different places to find your special. This should be sitting up at front, at least a nice little call out where it says current specials run. So that way consumers can see that, click on it, and immediately they're engaged with what they have in their hand already. Now, if you have the means and are working with a bank that can set up financing, that's fine. Please list that. That also helps. Or, if not, please list the factor that we will provide all the pricing information and estimate for you to set up your own financing. So that's something nice to list on there. Also, if you're going to, some consumers might want you to do it to 2 bathrooms. So if you're going to do that, you want multi-bathroom discounts. Make sure you offer it so that'll keep them thinking. Also, if you're working with brands, Delta or any other brand that's out there that will help pitch in for you advertising with their name on your flyer, make sure you include that information as well. It's a way to watch your costs. Then if you offer any additional discounts, here's a package, plus if you're a senior or military discount, we'll include that as well. Nice things to call out, so when people are engaging with your information, they know right away, oh, I qualify for that as well, so this is going to be a deal for us to get into and get a new remodel bathroom. Finally, at the bottom of the flyer, we have our tracking number. Now, if this is your first time tuning into any MadAlec assistance videos or getting this right off of MadAlec.com, one of the things that we include with all our editable flyers is we also include a check sheet that gives you how to lay out a flyer if you're going to create your own or use our template. It also calls out information pertaining to what should and should not be on a flyer, how you want to keep it nice and neat and tidy, so that way it's easy for consumers to understand and engage with you. We also talk about the material that your flyer should be made out of. Now, a lot of people might use standard printing paper like this, and we do not recommend this. This is flimsy and cheap. What we recommend is 67-pound cardstock. Now, 100-pound cardstock is just like the name, cardstock, aka a greeting card, birthday card, anniversary card, Thanksgiving card, and it has a nice feel to it. Now, by using cardstock, it one has a better quality feel than just regular printing paper. The other thing that has into it is it has a sturdiness and a quality feel about it. It feels like a greeting card, and people, when they touch it, they automatically you feel that it is a greeting card type material, so it helps you engage with it a little more, as opposed to some of the ones that are just on shiny paper, if you will. So it definitely speaks quality, and it calls out your flyer is different than everything else that people might have in their mail or with their other flyers. Also, at the bottom of every flyer is our tracking number. Now, our tracking number goes along with our tracking sheet, because we provide you a tracking sheet. Anything you do in your business, you know you need to measure it to find out if it's successful or not. If you're not measuring your advertising, we highly recommend you do. The more you measure your advertising, the more you can key on what works instead of what doesn't work. And so with our flyers, we definitely lay out the situation to where when you ran your flyer, what the flyer tracking number is, the location where you did your flyer. So a lot of flyers should be run in 2 different locations. That way you can judge, one, if both locations have a slow rate of return, then you know that you had an issue with your flyer on general. However, if you had one area had a better rate of return than the other, you know that in that area you can run similar type flyers. Again, you're setting up so you know where to run your business and where to help you grow your business in the future. Then we have how many you distribute, how many you got back, so that way you can figure your rate of return. Now, flyers on general, as with a lot of advertisement, have a 1/4 to 5% return rate. Now, that might sound small, however, that is actually pretty good, and when you consider that is the average rate of return for a lot of advertising that's out there, especially advertising that's new to consumers. A lot of times flyers will have a low impact rate or a low return rate for the simple factor that the flyers are just poor quality. That's why at MadAlec we stress on setting up our flyers a certain way that leads the consumer down through the information in a fashion that models their cell phone. Again, if you haven't been to MadAlec.com and seen our introduction video, our introduction videos and our flyer introduction videos, 1001, 1002, give more in-depth information on how our flyers are set up and why they work the way they work. So with that, we thank you very much for tuning in. Please click on the link below to take you to MadAlec.com if you haven't been there before and you're just watching this on YouTube. And that way you'll be able to download this flyer and the other flyers that we have available to small businesses. So we look forward to assisting you in providing the tools, steps, and plans that help each small business and blue-collar entrepreneur build market awareness with distinct advertising that's local, economical, and cultivates growth. We are MadAlec. Thank you.